accepts the stream? Come on, Twitch. Twitch has accepted the stream.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube has accepted the stream. Come on, Facebook. Facebook has accepted the stream. Sal, there's a switch that you have called the on the air switch.
Mm-hmm.
Flip it. Tell me when the red light is on.
It's on.
You hear the clap, you're on the air.
Welcome to the Oracle of Enlightenment. This is the Observer, Sal Monaco, along with JT the Great.
Woo! Yes, thank you very much. I'm here. I don't have the sound effects machine. This is awful.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get my own.
And, of course, Big Mac, Brandon Majewski. Thank you.
Woo! I probably still got it wrong. I'm sorry.
How do you pronounce it again?
Majewski.
Majewski. Okay.
It was close.
So, Brandon, besides ours, what's your latest movie project?
Nothing. No. Slasher Days of Summer. Ty Chenman is doing that one.
Okay. Sounds interesting. How you been feeling?
Tired, but getting better.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Jen, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Making chocolate chip cookies.
And you're going to bring me some.
Walnut.
And you're going to bring me some, right?
If Lucas doesn't eat them all. I'm making them with coconut sugar and sugar-free or zero sugar. Those are two different things. I don't know if you knew that. Zero sugar Hershey's chocolate chips.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm sorry we haven't been able to do a show for a few months due to certain all kinds of issues, health issues, tech issues, you name it. But we're happy to be back for another season of the Oracle, and with some good things happening, I hope. And we will go back to doing the audio plays as well. But Jen and I right now are working on our second feature film, which we're hoping to distribute this time around. And we're also working on our next short for the contest in April, right, Jen?
Yep.
Yep. Jen is a genius, for anyone who doesn't know.
Well, so I say. So, you know.
All right,
It has to be real.
Yeah, 1 second while I see if this works. And it does. All right. Now, what we have here, like I said, this is a closing up of the Christmas event, since we weren't able to do it when I wanted to do it. Now, Jen took me and Amanda to this event. It was called the Festival of Trees, and it happens downtown at the Buffalo Convention Center. Apparently, a lot of people buy these trees, and there's all kinds of different events going on there. What do you guys think of this one? Looks a
Pretty.
little...
Wasn't that one outside?
Yes. Jen drove us to this one, but she stayed in the car. There's a better shot along with Amanda. Brandon, what do you think?
Trees aren't really my thing.
Ah. And there's the corridor that leads in with Amanda there. More of the double trees. No pun intended. Another of the double trees. Jen, what do you think, since you weren't able to come in and see these?
I'm enjoying seeing them now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, these were on the ground floor.
Mm-hmm.
The good stuff didn't start. I mean, I like this one here, the ice tree. That one looks really cool. Mm-hmm. That's the triple tree. Brandon, have you watched the new any of the new shows?
No, I just really have Amazon and Netflix.
Mm. Well, I do like the new Quantum Leap.
Yes, we know.
Now, what's that one? It looks like it's got candy and stuff on it, doesn't it? Interesting. That's a nice one. There's a nice setup. This is as we moved into the second floor. This is the park area. What do you think, John?
Pretty. Nice.
Some really nice traditional trees. This one is the Buffalo Bills tree.
Nice.
Because you know the Bills make me want to shout, but we're not going to say what they make us want to shout right now after last week's game. And this one is it looks kind of like a present tree. Lots of ribbons and things on it.
Oh, this Sunday, Casey's isn't having karaoke because of a football game.
Okay. That is unfortunate, but we're going to be busy Sunday anyway, so maybe next week.
Mm.
I'm not sure what this one is, but it looks really cool. Another one. Another close-up of the Bills tree. That one's a nice one with the Grinch and everything. More ice tree. The Grinch's personal tree. Another close-up of the ice tree. As you can see, the second floor is all decorated for it. And like I said, these trees are bought, and I believe the money goes to charity. This is the Cat in the Hat. Although you're seeing the hat, but not much of the cat. But if you look at the bottom, you can see some of the toys on this one. There's Thing 1 and Thing 2 also from the Cat in the Hat. And a few other characters on the bottom there. Another wrapped up tree. These are some nice ones. Brandon, you said trees aren't your thing? I like that truck.
Not really.
Well, I wasn't able to put up a tree this year, so this was the next best thing for me. And then, of course, What was that?
I don't usually put up a tree myself.
Wow. Well, there you. Oh shoot! I didn't realize that was blocking the area there. What we're seeing here, Richard, can I minimize that black screen for the Zoom? Yeah, but I'm saying, is it safe? Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Now here you see the popcorn and cotton candy, which came with your ticket. You got one or the other. Or you could get a pretzel, which of course is Jen's favorite.
Yes, definitely. Mostly because of the salt. Salt.
Fisher Price. Now this was a nice exhibit. The camping tree, they called it. Nice light tree. There's some more pictures of it with the tent and the balloons and everything. And there you see the more presents. The hat on top is fun. This looks like,
I like that hat.
yeah, the hats are nice. Brandon, you know the super villain called the Hat?
No.
He's from Mixelplix Dimension, and I think he's pretty cool. They put him on TV. The only thing is, who goes camping for Christmas? But I'm sure there are people out there that do. And it's a good setup. It was a good setup there, as you can see.
Yeah, people who don't have snow could go camping.
Yeah, I suppose, people celebrate Christmas differently across the world, so.
California, Texas.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, it just, I mean, I guess it's because we're used to snow and cold and everything, but who'd want to go camping for Christmas unless you're in one of those ski cabins? There's the arch, which seems to be prominent in a lot of Christmas movies. There's a nice bar. Brandon likes that one, right?
I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a nice one. And as you can see, ultimate happy hour. Snow tree. More big trees. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Richard. All of these are available on my Facebook if you'd like. Now, here's Jen's favorite, the My Little Pony tree.
Woohoo!
Like it?
I got a My Little Pony stuffy for Christmas for my husband, and I was overjoyed.
Very nice. There's a Disney one. Can't really tell what that one is. I think it's just generic toys. I love those wreaths. I haven't had a wreath in so long. I made a wreath when I was in grammar school, and my mother used to put it up every year, but my dog destroyed it.
Ah.
The one who had issues with epilepsy. Now, here's something else. They gave us free iced tea and lemonade, as well as free coffee and hot chocolate. And that came unlimited with your ticket. I really liked it. I'm sure Brandon's liking this one, right, Brandon?
That's right.
We all like our coffee and our hot chocolate. Craft station for the kids. More trees. Are you sorry you didn't come up now, Jen?
No.
No? What were you doing in the car while we were in there?
Reading my book.
It wasn't much of a Christmas this year, but this was one of the highlights. Again with Go Bills. They're obsessed with the Bills. I think there's a Sabres tree somewhere, but we haven't might have gotten bought before the showing. Now the showing is usually a couple of days in early December. And like I said, it is one of those Christmas traditions that I do look forward to. Here's the lounge area, which is where Brandon would be enjoying his drink, right, Brandon?
Right. Yep.
You like those fancy lounges, right?
Totally.
What's your favorite bar to go to, anyway? Wide shot? The toy area, my favorite.
Probably Kohl's.
Kohl's? Okay, that's a pretty cool one.
Is it on Elmwood right by Forest?
Yes, I think so.
We have a video running here of the toy area. And these are toys, I think, that get donated for kids, for underprivileged kids. I think. I'm not 100% sure. This was unofficial, so we just did it on our own. It all looks good. Don't you think, Jen? Jen? I like that Jeep. Did you ever have one of those when you were a kid, Brandon?
No.
I know I had one. I loved it. Had a couple of different kinds, actually. What did you think of the Bills game this past week?
What Bills game? I didn't see one.
Brandon?
I don't watch the Bills.
Okay. Well, after last week's game, that's probably a good thing. I love all these toys. Some of them are like toys I knew about when I was growing up, and some of them you look at and you think, what are they giving kids nowadays? One thing I've always tried to do is be a toy and game designer, but I've never succeeded, unfortunately. That would be something I would love. Because I worked at Fisher Price for a few months one time, and it was a really great job. Although I was sorry they got rid of the Museum of Toys that was on the second floor.
I remember that.
Do they still have the toy shop, though, there?
I don't know.
Fisher Price. There's the DJ. He was okay, but I think Brandon could have done better.
Totally.
There's Amanda with the Bills. There's the Imagination Castle. I really like that one. How do you like this one, Jen?
It's pretty.
Yep. Reading area where the employees were reading to the kids. I thought that was rather interesting. Never seen that before.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. It's good for the
Keeps
kids.
the kids from jumping on the trees, I guess.
Yep. These are some nice trees. It kind of reminds you of, like I said, I wasn't able to put up a tree. I mean, I've only had a small one for the last few years. And I wasn't able to put up any tree at all this year. So there's Amanda in her glory. Unfortunately, she could not be with us tonight. She was not feeling good. We're almost coming to the end of this one, and then we're going to move over to the Festival of Light. Right, Jen?
Don't show the video where I tell you not to sing. Well, wait, that's all the videos.
Hey. Richard was just telling me not to repeat lines from songs. Not funny. Okay, maybe a little funny. Space Invaders. I wonder. Whoa. Long time no see. There we go. That's a good
I used to love Space Invaders.
Yeah, me too. There's a good Cat in the Hat one. With the books and everything. Cat in the Hat seemed to be a running theme this year for some reason. Are there any of these that you would like in your house, Jen?
I haven't really seen any that I like. I like blue and silver decorations on trees.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really seen too many of those so far.
As I said, these are all available for secondary viewing on my Facebook page profile, Sal Monaco. I don't think we have much of a live audience. I think we're going to be making our, once we podcast it. But the new system seems to be working well. Brandon, do you like lights? Have you gone to the fair for the Festival of Lights at all?
Not recently.
No?
Nah.
Wow. So have you seen any good movies lately?
No, I rewatched The Walking Dead and rediscovered my hate for Carl.
What's wrong with Carl?
Oh, I hate him. I hate him so much. I don't know if it's the character itself or the actor that played him just not being any good. I can't stand Carl.
Wow. I know Chandler. He's a very nice kid. Guy now. He grew up really fast.
I don't know. I didn't feel like there were any clear choices.
How do you like this truck?
Nice.
Something you would like to drive?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting behind the wheel of the Jeep.
Jen likes those sports utility vehicles, don't you, Jen?
I like them just fine.
Yeah. This was a nice afternoon on a Sunday, and for next year, I recommend everyone going to the Festival of Trees. Like I said, it's usually the first weekend of December. And as I said, one of the few things that made Christmas this past season. But
Yeah.
it seems like the older you get, the more you have to deal with and the less you feel good about Christmas. When you don't have kids or a real family. I like that Hug Me, the candy trees. So you got to rely on your friends to be your family. And that would have happened this year had we not had a stupid storm that just happened to wipe out Christmas. I mean, that's the plot to a bad movie. The fact that Christmas was wiped out by a storm.
By Sal Monaco.
I don't know. I don't know if I could write something. Brandon, you think we could do a horror movie? I mean, you've been in enough of them, right?
Yeah, we could do a horror movie.
Yeah. Unfortunately, for one of those, we'd have to film during the snow. And with some exceptions, the snow has been light this year. It just so happens the worst storm happened to happen on Christmas weekend, but what are you going to do? I just saw the movie Lake Effect, and it took place during a storm, and a snowstorm here in Buffalo, and it was pretty good.
Who was that by?
His name was Sam. I'm blanking on the last name, but Greg Lamberson worked on it as well, and it featured our three friends who are dearly departed: Bill Brown, Greg Hinman, and Michael O'Hare. Yeah, and seeing all three of them in that movie alive was just, it was interesting to say the least. You know, especially with Bill playing a sick grandfather. That was a little tough to watch, don't you think, Brandon?
I didn't watch it. Me and Sam had a disagreement. So.
Oh. Do you remember what Sam's last name is?
Something with a Q.
Oh, okay. Well,
Kiana.
We'll give it to you later, folks. He also did Snow Shark, and he did, was it Post-Apocalypse Shark Commando? Or
I don't follow any of his stuff.
Apparently he did one or two that I haven't seen yet. He also writes books and designed a game. Interesting guy. Jen, we need to design a game for our franchise. Either a board game or a card game. What?
Okay. We'll have to incorporate the phrases la 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 actresses la 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 la.
No. Stop. This is a family show. At least we try to keep it family. And not the Manson family either. I like this one.
That's pretty.
Yeah. And there's the Barbie toys, and yeah, that one's really pretty. There's a better shot of it What do you think? Yeah, you like it, John?
Yeah, I like that.
I like
I like something like that for my house.
yeah, and the toy soldier looks good with it too. It's a toy soldier. Anyway. I love how they have all these exhibits with like chairs and things. There's another shot of the Buffalo Bills. Because you know the Bills make me want it. Anyway. I know we all feel... I know the way we all feel about it, but there's always next year. Of course,
That's true.
we've been saying that for decades, but we did get pretty far this year, so... But to be wiped out by the Bengals was just annoying. I took a lot of pictures of the Bills tree, didn't I? Another toy tree. I love that stuff. Life, the game of life. And that was that. Switching back to cameras. Okay, there we are. Jen, where are you?
I'm over here. I'll be there in a second.
Okay. That was the Festival of Trees for 2022. We're not going to show you everything, folks. So the only thing, the other thing we want to show you is a little bit from the Festival of Lights. And for some reason, yeah. There we go. So Brandon, how's everything going anyway?
All right. I gotta go for another blood test tomorrow.
Mick is putting up comments again, Jen.
Yeah, I was seeing something or another, but they're all covered over each other.
Mm-hmm. He says, switching Sal's brain on, the Hannibal Lecter family, getting senile Sal, LOL, and the more crabby. No, I'm not crabby this time around, Mick. Okay, now the next one, Jen actually took part in, and this was the Festival of Lights. First, the drive. Jen was actually driving, and we were doing there she is. We were doing our best to take pictures of the pictures and videos of some of the displays. Thank you. See, Mick, you cursed me. And I have the audio muted.
Thank God.
Again, you can listen
He
to
kept
it.
singing to the Christmas carols on the radio. It was awful.
Oh, you want me to turn it?
You realize you're recording this, right?
You wanted me to turn it back on? Okay, Jen.
No. That's okay.
Okay, apparently we're not getting any audio, but that's okay.
That's okay. Trust me, that's okay.
So there's the
Weren't you
sabers.
sniping at me about something or another while we were going through it too? You kept yelling at me.
What was it? What would I be yelling at you?
I don't know, like I was driving too fast or something. Or you were yelling about your phone not working right.
Maybe, I don't remember. I just remember it was fun. And Jen did some singing with her wonderful voice. She's very good at Christmas carols. Although she didn't sing her favorite one this year.
Oh, Holy Night? Yeah.
No. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do.
Yeah. The Erie County Fair has always been good to us. The Jen used to love when they'd let us ride around in the little cars. Were they golf cart type things? Do you like the fair anymore, Jen?
I never really much liked the fair. It's just too many people, too much food that's expensive.
But you always liked the doggy shows and things.
Yeah. What's not to like about a doggy show? Come on now.
Exactly. This is a long one, folks, so we're going to bypass it. You can watch it on the... Yeah, these are all long ones. So, you can watch it if you go on my profile, Sal Monaco. And eventually I'd like to put them all up on a group, one that is okay. Oh, what's that, Jen?
Epilepsy Alley.
Yeah. I think
That's the entrance to the the fairground buildings.
Yes,
exhibit.
we've bypassed the rest of the lights, and we're now at the entrance to all the great things that are happening inside. As you can see, the light displays, and of course, it wouldn't be the same without the donuts and the funnel cakes. Again, the donuts were delicious, and again, this was one of the things that made some amount of Christmas. But again, after the ride, Jen stayed in the car, and Amanda and I went through it. And here you see.
I love my books.
Yeah. What's that noise? That banging noise?
Me putting cookies in the oven.
Oh, okay. Festival. There's our friends, the reindeer. You know, I wonder how they're able to survive during the fair when they're on exhibit in the heat. You know? What do you think, Brandon?
No idea.
Yeah, me either. Once again, Epilepsy Alley. Now, this was a different area of the fair. But I mean, there was a lot of great things happening inside the walk area of the fair. This was the train depot, and besides the trains, they had some kind of dance party going on with a giant snowman, and I have to say, there we go. I have to say it was interesting. Right, John?
Absolutely.
Abso-smurfly. It was a nice area for the kids, as you can see. Unfortunately, we were not able to ride the train. It's almost like someone had us on a timer, and there were only certain things we could get done. Santa's magical.
It's amazing how that happens.
Mm-hmm. Santa's magical midway. And there was, of course, dealers all through the place. We can't, I mean, no event is an event without vendors. Now, this is the light show that they had. Again, we're going to bypass that because it is a long video. This one is relatively short. It might... Although I found a lot of the video, or a lot of the light shows were really good, but this year we did not have any regular shows. There was no magic show, no clown show, no nothing.
Yeah, I always enjoyed those when we would go.
Mm-hmm. The Night They Saved Christmas interactive maze, which again, we were not able to go in, unfortunately. Maybe we'll be able to cover those things next year.
We'll try to do it on a night when I don't have work the next day.
The meat. I love the meat. Kelly's Country Store, as always. They seem to be everywhere. And there's the nuts. Jen loves the nuts.
Yep.
Probably because she is nuts.
Yeah.
And here's the Kringles area, which I really love. I mean, they have good stuff there. Their hot chocolate is amazing. Their hot dogs are good. Their macaroni is good. I mean,
Making me hungry.
I believe we are now entering Santa's workshop. Whoop, that one got a little. Yeah, this is Santa. Oh, there's the hot dog and the drink. Yep. Hot chocolate. Does that make you look hungry, Jen? Make you hungry, Jen?
Yeah.
There's the
Mm.
maze. Okay.
That was the only bad part about staying out in the car.
This is the inside of the toy shop.
Nice.
And this is the inside of Santa's workshop. My favorite, the trains. You like trains, Brandon?
They're all right.
Yeah. Especially the
My dad had miniature trains when we were kids. He would always set it up at Christmas time, and he had a generator that he would switch on and off, and he would, and it would always smell like ozone. It was always like, are we sure this is safe? There'd be like sparks flying off of stuff and like wires hanging out, and I'm like, I know it's only the 70s, but still, can we please have some kind of child security here?
My father used to do it as well. He loved electric trains. So did my uncle.
Yep.
So they're both running trains in that big train yard in the sky.
Yep.
And here's more of Santa's workshop.
Toy
factory. There's Santa's workshop itself. Santa's sitting there having kids on his lap. We really couldn't show that because we didn't want, the kids on camera.
Yeah, you can never be too careful.
Yeah. Oh, now this one was interesting. It was kind of okay. When I get to it, I'll show you. It was weird because when you jumped, it made you it actually recorded your jump, which I thought was interesting. I don't.
What was it?
It was some kind of video screen that if you jumped, it would respond a certain way. It's something I've never seen before, so I really can't.
It's interactive?
It's interactive, yes. Every time you jumped, it would record your jump and do something.
Nice.
Very interactive. Now, this was the amusement park, as you can see. Again, we try very hard not to get pictures of the children. Actually, we try not to get pictures of anyone who we don't have their permission, but Santa's Toy Shop. Despite what some people have said in the past. We're very careful.
We won't go there.
Yeah, we're very careful with pictures, right, Jen?
Yep. You gotta be.
It's amazing how the fair looks during this as opposed to the summertime. It's just really wild.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that COVID has subsided enough that we could go back to doing stuff like this. There's the fire. These pictures were the forest. And here, why the heck did I take a video of the donut shop?
Because you were waiting for your donuts to be done.
Probably. Those donuts were fabulous. And there's Jen driving away. All right, switching back. So, Brandon, tell us, what is your favorite What is the movie that you like the best being in? You've only been in one of our shorts, so I'm gonna say, what's the best feature you've been in?
The one that I enjoyed, or the best overall?
Both.
The one that I enjoyed the most was a film called Constant Angel.
Really?
Yeah, you can find that on YouTube in its entirety.
Constant Angel.
I got to be the bad guy. That was a lot of fun. Best overall would have been Guns of Eden.
Yeah, that was Greg's best movie, Greg Lamberson, and you were great in that film.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry I couldn't have been in it. All right. We have about 20 minutes. I want to point out that the movie, what's it called? Avatar 2, something about water.
The Way of Water?
The Way of Water, yeah. It's a beautiful film and with some great special effects, but it's even though the movie is like 3 hours long and some change, I think it was 3:11 was the running time. It's actually only 45 minutes worth of storyline. The rest is just kind of visual stuff and maybe a little bit of character development, but you know, they were relying more on the visuals than they were on the actual story, and the story itself wasn't that good, to be honest. Okay, so we are going to switch gears now that we've done the Christmas thing, and we're going to show you a convention I attended in November, one that Brandon was unfortunately not able to make. This one is called Astronomicon 2022. A small convention, which I really love. It's the first time it's been done in 10 years. They treated us very well. Here you see our friends from the 501s, Legion of Star Wars, and there's their R2-D2 unit. And here you see our friends in the and their setup in the dealer's area. Here you see a game that they gave us. Again, other friends who were dealers at the convention with different things. Jen, please stop doing that.
I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, these were different things that we saw in the dealer's area. Anything look good to you, Brandon?
No, I'm just looking.
Now, this was the beginning of the panels, which, as always, are one of my favorites. And there's the people from Toracon. We made a lot of new friends at this convention. I was very happy with it. Check out those weapons, huh? From Firefly, Jen?
Yeah.
Again, some more friends. The dealer's area was really great this year. And here we have the gaming area. Hey, what's that? Oh, this was the food table at the Meet the Guests. Meatballs, spring rolls, stuffed mushrooms, cheese and crackers.
Nice.
It was nice, as you can see. It was very good. I mean, I enjoyed it, and it was nice getting help with food. And there's two of our good friends, Herb Cotter and Shirley Myers.
Nice. I haven't seen Shirley in a long time.
Yep. And here you see one of the performers doing his thing. And there you see our friend Andre, along with a couple other of the authors. And there you see Rob Sawyer and doing the talk show. This was pictures of the hotel. We're back in the dealer's room now, looking at some cosplays. I like that one. How do they look, Brandon? Does it make you want to attend the convention next year?
Yeah, if I can.
Mm-hmm. And there's, of course, Mr. Mark Mendola as the Doctor Who Matt Smith. I'm not going to go into the numbering. Again, more pictures of the dealers area. For the amount, it was for the size of the convention, it was a really good dealers area, I have to say. And some really nice guests, some really nice people. Wait, what happened? Oh, something happened. There we go. There we go. Okay. So there's our good friend Dave Ennis, who I finally got to come to the convention. Little stuffies. Now the con, this was the first weekend con we had attended since COVID, and I really enjoyed it throughout the weekend. I mean, it wasn't as attended as we would have liked, but people are still a little leery of fan cons for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, the Comic Cons and the business cons all seem to be getting large crowds, and they don't enforce any mask rules or anything. So I realized there's an interesting cosplay, huh, Brandon?
Yeah.
Brandon, why do you there's Shirley? John?
Yeah.
It was so good for me to see all my friends who I haven't seen since COVID, my Canadian friends and friends from different cities.
Mm-hmm.
And there was some good cosplays for this convention. I was very happy. But why do you guys think that the Comic Cons are still getting crowds, but the fan cons are slightly underattended?
The Comic Cons may have better advertisement,
That's true.
bigger advertising budget.
But having to wear masks appears to have, having the mask mandate still in, there's a nice Doctor Who outfit, Jen.
Yep, I see it.
Having the mask mandate in appeared to have turned off a lot of people. Which doctor is that, Jen?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's David Tennant.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's, again, the gaming area. And more panels. Do you think there's Dr. Stevenson, Jen.
Okay, good.
Doing his why it's not economical for us to colonize space right now. I like that one. Yeah. Do you think it's wise for the fan cons to keep the mask mandate in, even though the business cons are not doing it?
I mean, you hear stories about, so and so went to such and such a con, and their whole family came back with COVID, and I mean, it really is a matter.
There's an old friend of yours, Jen.
Yep.
David Klink, and our other old friend, Ira Newman.
There's there's the security factor of it, and there's the friendliness, I guess you could say, the sociable aspect of it, for not wearing masks.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that was timely. Oh, by the way, the cat that's on the table, it actually was moving throughout the panel, but at first it almost looked like a real cat. Again, the videos are available if you want to watch them. Sorry. that's I'm glad that Star Trek is making a comeback of cosplays now that there's so much Star Trek content out there.
Yeah.
And here we have more Star
That's smart.
Wars stuff. Yeah. And yep, there's Dr. DeGraff, our old friend, along with Shirley Meyer. I really like this one. These two ladies danced with me at the dance, and they were very nice people.
Nice.
They said some good cosplays for this convention. I really liked the place that
Oh,
we
how
stayed in.
cute.
What's cute? This?
The little R2D2s.
Okay. There's a little Dalek. There's our old buddy Fingers and Andre. I like that one. Brandon, yeah, go ahead.
No, I just said it was interesting.
Brandon, what do you think of some of these cosplays? What was that?
They're cool.
This was Rand giving us from Ukla the Mock and his wife giving us a concert. Again, you can watch the videos on my profile. We don't have time to run every video on the show. But everyone, please check out. Please, I really thought the audio wasn't turned on, but apparently it is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Some of the this was one of the Rand's concert was the highlight of one of the highlights of the convention. Him and his wife, and they were really great. And you can check out. I taped a good portion of the show, but it was an hour-long show, so I didn't get everything. But a lot of it was really good, so I would expect.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, there she is dressed as Agent Carter. He does a really good cosplay on that one.
Lines of the giant drive to see the insane.
As you can see, there she is being the new one of the new Captain. Well, some kind of character. Not sure if it was supposed to be Captain America or not. That's an interesting cosplay. There's a big burly dude under there. And,
Must have been sweating.
yeah, really. There's Mark up there. I can't remember which panel this is, but I think it might have been the Doctor Who panel. There's our good friend Shirley Myers, barefoot cosplaying. She's one of the ones that inspired me with barefoot cosplay. Because I saw her doing it at a convention. And there you see more. And then there was one other lady who helped me inspire it. I believe it was Lori Brown. There's a nice hippie outfit. That's actually Shirley in that outfit, Jen.
Nice.
And here you see all the entrants in the cosplay competition, which I emceed, I should point out. But Mick has the tape, so it's not available on here just yet. We have not had a chance to exchange it since Mick had his surgery. Mick, if you're still listening, we hope you're recovering from your surgery. Well, this is the dance. There was the food. And here are people on the dance floor. This was there's Alyssa. This was one of the best dances I've attended at a con. Let's do the time warp again. Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to fry everyone's brain with that one. Are you okay, Jen?
It's okay. She wasn't on pitch.
Yeah. This was just an amazing dance. I just That was breakfast. And pictures of the con suite. This is what they had in the con suite, Jen. And except for the pop and the water, it was all donated. Everything in there was donated.
Nice.
Nice, except for the fact that it was all snacky food. Unfortunately, here's the gaming area. Because of the hotel, we weren't able to do what we wanted to do with it, like we usually do. Again, COVID protocols. What's the time here? What do we got left? Here's some more stuff in the dealer's area. More small R2s, Jen.
Nice. They're so cute.
Well, all right. I got a few minutes left. More cosplays. That was What Line's Mine. Here it is, with me actually doing the scorekeeping, and there's our good friend Rob Sawyer, our good friend Amy running it.
Who else? You wouldn't want to know that.
Yeah, that was the bitch panel, I think.
In 2043.
This was Dr. DeGraff doing his speeches. There's Dr. Stevenson doing his. This was the end of the, I think we're close to the end of the con panel. Panels, I should say. Yeah, so Brandon, do you feel like you were at the convention?
No.
There's Wayne, our con chair. And this was dinner. The garbage plates. Well, some people say I take such good pictures, they feel like they were there, so.
I see what you're saying.
And videos, yeah. All right. So that was Astronomicon, and a very great convention. So we have about 2 minutes left. Is there anything anyone else wants to talk about?
I don't have anything.
Nothing here.
Jen and I will be attending the help me, Jen. What are we doing on Sunday? Oh, the Ice Capades.
Ice Capades.
And we'll be bringing you
Disney on Ice.
Yeah, we'll be bringing you photos of that and videos. We will be bringing you guests. As a new thing, possibly we may be recording the audio plays on a separate day and then just playing them on the show.
That's not a bad idea.
We want to get some live guests in as well. So, okay, we got about 45 seconds left. I want to thank Brandon. It's great to have you here, Brandon. I know how much pain you're in, and it's great that you don't want to give up your art. It's something a lot of people would not do. And of course, Jen attending. How'd you like attending Zoom for the first time, Jen?
Nice. I liked it.
Yeah.
Now I get to go to bed on time, and it's all good stuff.
And you don't have to rush me.
I don't have to rush.
Okay, so we have about 10 seconds for the Oracle of Enlightenment. This is the Observer, Sal Monaco, saying, I hope you're having a good new year. We're doing pretty good starting off. All goes well. Fade to black.